Hello, in this video we're going to do something slightly different. We're still going to look at some Hebrew text that I'll be close reading. But this time, rather than from one single text, I'll be reading from the first few words of each of the 5 books in the Torah: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And I've got something interesting to say at the end of the video. So we're going to be close reading the initial words in the first 5 books of the Torah. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoy this video and want more of this type of content. So we begin here. Bereshit. Bara Elohim et Hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Exodus 1. Ve'ele shmot bnei Israel Habaim Mitzrayma. Leviticus. Vayikra El Moshe Vayedaber Adonai Elav. Numbers. Vayedaber Adonai El Moshe. Bemidbar Sinai. Deuteronomy. Ele Hadvarim Asher Diber Moshe El Kol Yisrael. Those were the initial words of each of the 5 books of the Torah, also known as the Pentateuch. And I wanted to read those out to bring your attention to how these books are named in Hebrew. In Hebrew, you'll find in the Hebrew Bible, if you look at a copy of the JPS, for instance, you'll see that they are not named Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, but they are named according to the first significant word in the opening of the book. So Genesis, as you see in green, is called Bereshit. Exodus is called Shmot. Leviticus is called Vayikra, Vayikra El Moshe. Numbers is called Bamidbar, and Deuteronomy is called Devarim. And the theory is that these books were named as such because if each of them was held as a scroll and the writing was on the inside and you wanted to know the contents of the scroll, if you opened up the corner of the scroll and you read the initial words that opened the scroll, you could see the one that began Ele Devarim would be Deuteronomy. And so the whole scroll would be named Devarim without having to write that on the outskirts. And so we see here in English transliterations, I don't do this much, But we have Genesis, which is Bereshit. Exodus, Shemot, Leviticus, Vayikra, Numbers, Bemidbar, and Deuteronomy, Devarim. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into the naming of biblical scrolls. These just work for the Torah, particularly for the Pentateuch especially, and we find that Joshua and Judges are not named exactly in the same way. That's all. Don't forget, I'll remind you again just to subscribe and like if you enjoy the content of these videos.